A new book that explores the world of dark tourism, the places that are definitely interesting, but they're often linked to darker parts of history.
It's called Atlas of Dark Destinations, Explore the World of Dark Tourism. Dr. Peter Hohenhaus is the book's author. Did I pronounce your name right, sir?
Absolutely.
Oh, phew, that was a close one. So talk about this. Is this something that's new that people like to go, they book vacations just to go see places that have a bizarre story behind them?
Well, it's not that new. It's been around for quite a while, and it's not necessarily bizarre. I mean, some of the top places of dark tourism overlap with the mainstream. Or, for example, if you think of the 9/11 Memorial in New York, that's not really bizarre, but it is definitely a place about a dark history, and that's what dark tourism is about. It doesn't have to be strange and bizarre, and often it isn't. Sometimes it is.
So what's the psychology behind it? Is people just want to learn something? They want to take a field trip as opposed to laying on the beach?
Yeah, that's mainly it. People are not content with just traditional get away from it all holidays, but want to gain something. And for many people, there's also an element of a modern pilgrimage. If you go to these places and you gain something like an understanding, and you also have the feeling of place authenticity. So you're in the actual place where something important happened.
Well, let's
and
talk.
that is what's fulfilling.
You mentioned the 9/11 Museum. You know, Pearl Harbor would be one of these. But let's talk about Chernobyl and the ghost town nearby. That's become a tourist destination.
Yes. In fact, I've been there 3 times. For the first time in 2006 and the last time in November 2018 when the first snow was falling, so that enhanced the ghost town atmosphere even more. And what is so fascinating about Chernobyl is that it's a bit like time travel in both directions at the same time. So on the one hand, you're going back to the Soviet Union era and you see the relics of that, the red stars, the hammer and sickles and portraits of Lenin and so on. And at the same time, you're traveling into a future, a post-civilization apocalyptic landscape where nature is reclaiming all our concrete structures. So this is pretty unique in the world, and that's why it's fascinating, and it's fascinating more and more people.
Is it dangerous to go there?
Certainly not in terms of radiation. Most people think, oh, it's still so irradiated, you risk your health there. Most of the zone has become quite safe. It's so long ago, and most of the radionuclides have disappeared. There are a few hot spots where you shouldn't linger long, and somewhere you shouldn't go at all. But most of the zone is perfectly safe. In fact, the ambient background radiation in most of the zone is lower than it would be in Denver, Colorado, because of the elevation.
Wow.
Because the higher up you are, the more you get cosmic background radiation, and Chernobyl is fairly low. But of course, being next to the power station or some highly irradiated places, you shouldn't linger long. It always is a matter of how long you spend there. You wouldn't live there, but if you spend a few minutes at a hot spot, that won't harm you. That's not the point. The real danger in Chernobyl is unstable structures. Some of the buildings in Pripyat, what we're just seeing, that is the town that was built for the workers of the power station. Some of these buildings are beginning to collapse.
Yeah.
So going inside is a risk, and it's no longer officially allowed, but some people still do.
All right, let's move to the next one we have on the list, a French submarine.
Redoutable, if my French is good enough. That's it in service. It is now a museum sub, and it's the only one in the world of a nuclear missile carrying submarine, also nuclear powered, that has been turned into a museum ship and is accessible to the public. So that makes it utterly unique. Normally, these things are well out of bounds for anybody other than the Navy. So getting access to this and seeing the inside, seeing the missile tubes and so on, is absolutely unique. And it is, if size matters, it also is impressive. I mean, it's like well over 400 meters long, something like 40 meters in diameter. And it's a huge monster, and it was a formidable weapon system. There's 16 missiles with a 1 megaton warhead each. So it is quite a unique thing to see.
And in Berlin, the place where communist East Germany sent its political prisoners?
Yes, there are actually more than one, but you're probably thinking of Hohenschönhausen. That was the main prison, and this what we're seeing now is the main administrative center, and that's the prison now. Of course, yeah, for Berlin in general is, I would say, like the capital of dark prison. There's so many places there. In my book, I've got about 20. On my website, darkprison.com, I've got 50. So there's more than many countries have. And of course, for German history, these are significant places. It's where the East German state exercised its power against its own people. It was one of the largest state security apparatuses in the world. So now getting access there, and you're going on a German language tour, you're usually guided by a former inmate, so you get this personal angle on top.
All right, well, we'll load up the station wagon and get the kids so you can check out dark-tourism.com. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.